Thank you, everybody, for being patient with the ads. I appreciate that. Yes. Let me go to you, and thank you for supporting the community. Oh, did anyone pre-order the Switch too? My sister actually called me up after stream the day the pre-orders went live. She's like, hey, I'm like, what's up? She's like, did you pre-order the Switch too? I'm like, no, I didn't get an email for it. She's like, okay, do you want me to pre-order it for you? I'm like, where? She told me the GameStop location, and I was like, sure. And then she's like, okay, do you want the Mario Kart 8 one, or do you not want the Mario Kart 8 one? And I was like, I don't want the Mario Kart 8 one. And then she was like, well, Zach says you save like 10, 20 bucks if you go to the Mario Kart 8 one. I'm like, no, you save 40 bucks. And she's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, it's going to be $90 physical. And it's $450 to $500. So you save 40 bucks because it's going to be $400. I think it's going to be $540 by the time it's all said and done. And she's like, really? I was like, yeah, but I like physical copies of the game, so I'm going to buy it physically. And she's just like, okay. So she was able to pre-order it for me. So I give it to her. You have the cutest sister. I don't care what you say. I won't argue, but I will say, I think you're wrong. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll argue. I'm sorry. I won't argue my point, but I will state my point. As the sibling who lives with her and grew up with her, you're wrong. Love my sister to death. Love my sister to death, and I'll do something for her if she needs me to. But she's not the cutest little sister. Let me see, you. She's my only little sister. Where is... What, am I missing anything? I don't think I'm missing anything. Alright, let's keep her going. Let us go. Wait, inventory? Inventory. Skill tree, common. What can we do here? Hello! What's up, Sidetrix? How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. What is this move? Right here? I don't need to worry about that. Gain the ability, what's this one? Lethal damage while Phantom Form is active, immediately triggers Phantom Form. I actually don't want that. I don't know if that's weird, but I really don't want that. And the reason to why I say, I hate that it's forced to get, though. If I want to get these things, right? Which, mind you, are more powerful abilities. Huh. I need to unlock this, which, that's kind of scummy. Gain the ability to use a finisher blow after the third attack of Phantom Chain. Sure. I am not. My internet has been acting weird lately. That sucks, Buns. I'm so sorry, homie. Sorry the internet's been an ass. So you can increase the amount of Phantom Gauge form for using brutal attacks. Maybe? What's this one gonna be? Take less damage. I don't use Reflect. That's the thing. Chat, I'm running out of skill points to spend. I guess we can go for this one. Might as well, right? Dafrona Codex bosses. We're only missing 2, 4, 6 more main bosses? No, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more main bosses. That's interesting, chat. We might be closer to being the game that I'm giving it credit for. Like, we might be schmooving through this faster than I thought. Nailed it. Hey, get out of here, Summoner Man. What's up? Thank you. Wait. I thought I got him. I'm sorry the internet's being buns, like I said. Hopefully it can get better. Oh, fuck me. This isn't good. This is really not good. Roll. Roll. Thank you. What in the gank squad is this? Oh my god. That hit me for so freaking much. No. No, no. No, thank you! Thank you! Yo, Celeste, right? How you been? Sorry, the internet's being buns. Is now a favorite of mine. Well, I mean, sometimes the internet do just be buns. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I've had days, right? Back in the day when we first started streaming really early on, right? Every year in October, without fail, my internet would cause me problems for like 3 to 4 days. Without fail, something would...
Jingle, pay attention.
I am!
I said your favorite word.
I'm telling my story!
Jingle, jangle.
Are you paying attention?
Jingle. It's okay. Look at the shiny.
But yeah, though, so back in the day, right? Back in the day when I, like, early streaming, right? every October something came up in October that would like affect the stream. So the first year, my friend got married. Couldn't do anything about that. I'm going to do my friend's wedding. If I'm going to my friend's wedding, I was the best man. I didn't want to not go. I was going to that wedding. So we didn't stream for 3 days. Fast forward to the next year in October, my internet goes out around their wedding. And I remember talking to them because, you know, love Kev and Sam, and thank God they love me too. I was like, hey, this is super selfish of me, but can I come over and stream at your guys' house? Because, like, they'd be gone at work, so it didn't matter, right? I was like, can I stream at your guys' house? And they're like, sure, you can stream at the house. I was like, thank you so much. The sad part is one of the days was their fucking anniversary. So there's a clip of me. There's a clip of me because I was streaming. It was their anniversary, and I was playing Luigi's Mansion 3. They had, like, I think I, like, stayed the night at their house. I can't remember if I stayed the night at their house or if I went to their house that day. But I was playing it, and I was vibing, and all you hear is me playing the game, me going, holy shit, and I turn around, and then Kev's there because they came back to the house, walked in the room, and like spooked me by tapping my shoulder. Funny enough, that room now is Penelope's current bedroom, which is like, you know, just funny how much the house has changed in like, you know, the 4 years that it's been. But I just remember streaming Luigi's Mansion 3, and like I just got like, spooked by it, by Kev like coming in and tapping me on the shoulder, and it got clipped, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Thank you. I'm a BRB. I see with mozzarella. I've told you my theory about the internet. Yes, the internet is in the water. Because of that, and because the internet is wireless, it goes out because it becomes diluted. No, you have not told me that theory before. And also, that's an interesting theory, honestly. For me, I don't know, like, I'm gonna find that clip. I mean, if you just search up clips of Luigi's Mansion 3, you'll find it. Because at the time, I remember so vividly because it was October, and we were playing Little Nightmares, and we were playing Luigi's Mansion at the time. And it was on their anniversary. It might have been 2022. It might have been 2022 and not 2023. It's been, you know, X years, so the years kind of blend together because events kind of tie together if they're around the same month. But I know the game because I was just chilling and vibing and I got jump scared. I think that's probably like the second wildest thing that happened while I was streaming at their house. The other, like the wildest thing was Kev and Sam, they went to Florida for a bachelor party. And no, yeah, it was for like a wedding party. And they were both on a groomsman and a bridesmaid. So they went down to Florida to celebrate with the people, and they needed somebody to babysit Penelope for a week. Right? It was a week or a weekend. I don't remember which one. But they asked me, like, hey, JP, can you babysit Penelope? And I was like, absolutely. You know, I got you. So I was like, so long as you guys are chill with me streaming, and she's chill with me streaming during those hours, if you guys need me during those hours to do stuff, obviously I'll help out. But, you know, until then, I'm like, if you guys are cool with me streaming during that time, whoa, brother! Like, bet, I got you, right? I'll babysit my niece, like, there's no issues, right? I'm like, yeah, sure, you know what I mean? Like, she's very self-sufficient. We just want an adult at the house with her. I'm like, absolutely understand that, right? So, I remember staying the night at the house, and in the middle of stream, they would knock on the window to check on me. Like, she would go out and she'd be playing with the neighborhood kids because those were, like, you know, her neighborhood friends. And they would knock on the window to try and ask me questions. And I was like, and at one point, I got up to talk to them, and I nudged a, is it a charcuterie board? That's like the cork board that you'll put things on, like you'll pin things on, like, I don't know, like pins that you get and stuff of that nature. Either way, one of those fell, and they kind of, like, hit the monitor and, like, donked me on the head. It was not heavy, did not hurt. And I was like, oh, I'm good. I'm not dead. Everything's fine. Don't worry. I just remember that happening. That's probably the wildest thing that happened. Whoa! I forgot about this gank spider boy. Ooh, that's a cork board, JP. Okay, charcuterie board's the stuff, isn't it? Wait. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Oh, I thought I got him. Charcuterie board's like the snacky snacks, isn't it? No, you don't get to do that. Charcuterie board is all of the cool snacky snacks. All right, listen here, brother. You don't get to do this. In the water you go. Nailed it. Sucks to suck, bitch. What am I looking for? It's just a cork board? That's the things you put snacks on, yes. Thank you. Charcuterie boards with like the cheese, jam, crackers, and meats. You put jams on there? You put jams on your charcuterie boards? Interesting. I wouldn't think to put jams on it. I guess it wouldn't be my jam, and that's why. Charcuterie? No, charcuterie. It's like a charcuterie. That's how you say it, I think, right? Like char, not char. Cooterie. charcuterie, right? Charcuterie board. That wasn't my full internet is in the water rant since I thought I already been through this mess. It's far more convincing than simply that. Honestly, I think it'd be interesting to hear a little bit if you wanted to talk about it. Open up the safe, bitch. I got a lot to say, grr. Alright, this level is so freaking massive, chat. And I've only found one new soul stone, and I'm kind of sad about that. Pull the lever crunk? Pull the lever crunk. Nailed it. You know, I think I killed that guy before and put him in the water here. Woo! Chat, how'd I get knocked into the wrong person? Who is this man, and why doesn't he give a shit about my life? Fuck! Die! It is not Shark Coochie. Please do not believe T. Do not believe this man and his lies. Hello, yo, Jams. I hear thy word of jam. I've been subbing. Listen, my favorite jam is jelly. My second favorite is strawberry. And I stand on business with those two. Hello, Archer man, who probably is gonna shoot at me. Chat, chat. First try. Ahem. First try. Oh, see, that's what I'm looking for. So these are what I'm looking for, chat. This right here. We only need one more, then we have all in this area. That's what I was looking for. Let's go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, insert and follow. You said jam is jelly. No, come back, Jams. I need to turn my fan on real quick, actually. It is getting hot in here, and I'm not going to take off all my clothes, you perverts. Let me... Excuse me. Why not? Because y'all don't need to know if I need to take my clothes off. Burgundy undies today. No, I don't even think I have burgundy undies. Charcuterie boards, however, are delightful and full of snacky goodness, I'm sure. Oh, word? Wait, for real? That's wild. Wait, charcuterie boards has a very evil history. It was used during the Spanish Inquisition to found hidden Muslims who would refuse to eat pork. That's wild! Really? Honestly, wouldn't have expected that. Is that a raid? Chat collectors will take on the Obama snow! Bring in fire types. Yes, raid, fire. I wonder if I can come in, Arceus. Let me see. If I can come in, then the bot... Chat. I don't think I can enter my own raids anymore. Oh, wait, I am in. It just didn't give me a message. Okay, cool, cool, cool. The bot is quote-unquote fixed, but it's not. That's fine. I'm in. That's all I know. I see myself in there. That's all that matters, chat. We're in here, baby. Okay. Wait, yeah, like I said, hope you're doing well today, Jams. How have you been? Wee. And also, eep. Wait, are you eeping? Are you going to go to sleep, Celeste? Yes, maybe so. Also, you know, I have a question. Celeste, right? Did we meet during my first playthrough of Celeste? This might be a little on the nose, but, like, my brain feels like it. You know what I mean? I feel like it, right? Has to have been. Let me go to you, let me go to you, and let me go to you. Ooh, good. Oh my goodness, this was July 2020? That's OG. That's before T. Sorry, my brain means I just wanted to see. What game were we playing in July of 2020? What game were we playing in July of 2020? Was it Spyro? I'm trying to think what games we played back then. Because it was before Skyrim, and all the games before Skyrim kind of like bundled together, if that makes sense. There was Spyro, it was Crash Bandicoot, it was Banjo-Kazooie was in later July/August. Because Banjo-Tooie was the last game we played before Skyrim, I want to say. Right? Was it Sekiro? Did we play Sekiro in 2020, or did we play Sekiro in 2021? No, 2021 was Sekiro. 2021 was Sekiro. Probably Breath of the Wild. Maybe Breath of the Wild. I can see Breath of the Wild. Thank you, Mads! If I had a nickel every time the Spanish Inquisition was mentioned on Twitch, I'd have 5 nickels, which isn't a lot, but damn, 5. You know? I think this... I honestly... Okay, as an American, I feel like the Spanish Inquisition, for me, isn't taught enough, if that makes sense. What do you think about my name? I just thought it up. I felt it was too much like the name, the game Celeste, and I gave up trying to think of another. I mean, Celeste Ride I think is really cute. I think it's a really nice name, so like, I wouldn't give it up. You know what I mean? Just like, what was it? There was another chatter from back then, actually. Summer Snow. I love Summer Snow's name. Hello, my friend. Woo. Nailed it. Yes, it is a cute name. Like I said, I really like it. I wouldn't worry about replacing it. Also, Celeste is a fantastic game, right? It's not like your name is like, I don't know. I'm trying to think like it's not like your name is like, I don't know. Imagine if Celeste was a bad game or like had bad connotations behind it, right? It's a cute name. And the game the game that people will think of it as or think with it as is also a fantastic game. It's a win. It's not Gorn. What is Gorn? Gorn with the wind? Lords of the Fallen. I thought Lords of the Fallen was a good game, right? Is that because that's the other Souls-like game that John wants me to play. And I might actually play because I thought it looked good, right? I think it was Lords of the Fallen. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Ooh. Lord of the Fallen was never good. Really? Hold on, are you sure? Even the remake isn't good. I so thought Lords of the Fallen was considered a good Souls-like. It came out shortly after Lies of P, and Lies of P definitely was the better Souls-like. But I swear, people enjoyed Lords of the Fallen. Am I crazy? Maybe it's another game I'm thinking of. Hold on. Lords of the Fallen. No, that is the game I'm thinking of. Lords of the Fallen is the one I was thinking of. Because, the Lords of the Fallen remake did pretty well. The controversy behind Lords of the Fallen, though, was that its Xbox version was far inferior to the PlayStation and PC version because they didn't make a good port for it. Restarting the router was a mistake. Oh, no. Did it not help out with the stream connection? That's my impression as well. Right? I heard it was just good. I heard it was good. It just got overshadowed by Lies of P, which, honestly, I mean, it's freaking Lies of P. You know what I mean? Like, it's on the console, but it doesn't have the rank of an actual FromSoft game. You know what I mean? Like, it's on the console of Souls-like, but it's not a FromSoft title. It's not like games such as Redacted Game. I could list off as horrible, but not doing so. So not naming them, honestly fair. My PC is getting no connection at all now. Oh. I'm sorry, that sucks. That just sucks. I don't know what the I don't know what the problem could be, though. I wish I had an idea. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Oh, yeah, see, so this one was right here. Okay, so maybe there's one more right before the boss room that we're missing? So there's this one here, right? Alright, so OG Lords of the Fallen was absolute trash on all consoles. The whole reason the new game is just called Lords of the Fallen was to try and cover a rep from the original. The remake is still an improvement, but still a terrible game. It relies on spamming ranged mobs for difficulty, and movement still feels like you're sliding everywhere. Interesting. See, I remember John, I believe John actually played through it, and John, like, swears by it being a good game. And, like, John's typically very picky about his Souls-likes and his Souls-likes that aren't FromSoft, right? So that's why I was like, okay, I'm trusting John's opinion on this one. RIP PC. I just wish I knew what I could do to help out with it. Are you connected via Wi-Fi?
The taint of chaos is here, too.
Woo! I am not getting kissed, bish. Get out of here, paparazzi. Are you a bad guy? No, you're not a bad guy. Okay, cool. I'm just making sure. Yes, I am. Maybe restarting the computer may help? I'm pretty sure you already restarted the computer, though. Voice acting 8, not gonna lie. Honestly, in this game, the voice acting in this game is fantastic. Usually when it comes to Japanese styles games, like Japanese art style games like these, I expect to hear Japanese, if that makes sense, right? My brain is trained to see this kind of art style and expect to read subtitles, right? And whenever I hear English, it feels jarring and disconnects me from the game. But with this game in particular, I really vibe with it. Also, you know what I realized? I think I understand why a little bit. Why my preference of like sub over dub. It's not that the voice actors are better, and it's not that. I think it's since I don't understand the language, it makes it easier for me to not like associate this fantasy world to like the real world words that I'm hearing, if that makes sense, right? Like, since I don't speak Japanese and I hear it and I'm so used to using subtitles like associated with it, when watching the anime it feels like it's the characters, versus whenever I watch an English dub I hear the voice actor, if that makes sense. Well, obviously this is a me thing. This isn't like the voice actors in English are a terrible job at doing it. I think it's just because my brain comprehends English and it doesn't comprehend Japanese, that it's harder for me to be like associate a voice actor to a role than just hear the character in the role, right? Very similar to like typecasting. Like if you typecast Jack Black in anything, it's hard not to hear this is Jack Black's version of this character, right? It's very much so that energy, but for like most English voice actors. Like it just sounds like an English voice actor talking versus whenever I watch a Japanese anime, like a Japanese dubbed show or whatever. Like, I guess I can pick up on voice actors. Like Dio's voice is very iconic, right? But it's a lot more difficult for my brain to make the association, right? And instead of seeing like a face or hearing a face, like hearing something, I'm like, oh yeah, no, it's just you know, this is Dio voicing this character and they're a villain, so it matches. Jeremiah, thank you for the follow. Also, chat, something I was thinking about, and I might do this in the future. I'm thinking about making follows anonymous to make it easier for people who do want to follow if they want to, and stuff like that. So if they don't want to feel like called out and they want to still lurk, they can. I'll probably try and do that before next stream. Hello, asshole. What's up, Bish? Yeah, you. What's up? Wait, oh! 10-9-8-7-6-5. Oh, wait, no, you need a 4-3-2-1 emote. No! I wish I had something to help fill out your stuff, but unfortunately I do not. Are you gonna jump at me? Yeah, that's right, Bish. Ooh, get out of here. What is that, yo? An abomination that I've slain, and it plagued me. What a piece of shit. Oh, it's fine. I hate having to use my resources on stuff like that. It's cool. 420. I see. At least you have a 420 emote. That makes up for it. Now you have a 4 and a 2. You just need the 3. I'm sorry. You need a 3 and the 1. Oh my God. I can count, chat. I promise. I know the English language. I promise. I know the English language. I know the numeric system we have. 420. You know, we missed it by 7 days, but if people who smoke celebrate it still, I ain't here to tell them no. Yeah, anonymous followers are always a big W. I could also see it as a thing where you run into less issues with follows being anonymous. Yeah, like somebody making an account that might get past the censors that's like a slur or an insult or something like that, right? Or like a weird underhanded thing. Like it allows you to bypass having to worry about things of that nature, right? Which is nice. Exactly what I was thinking, yeah. Because like obviously Twitch does have a pretty good oh my God, stop it. No, thank you. Twitch does have a really good, like, I would say, it does a really good job at, like, censoring things, right? Of, like, catching names that might be rude or, like, hateful in any way, right? They have a decent job, but that doesn't mean that they're perfect. Goodbye, nerd. Yo, chat, I'm like a sniper. Let's go over here real quick. Let me come down here. Thank you. One thing I will say that I used to not like about this game, but I've started to like about this game, is that whenever you dash and whenever you attack, you can't fall off the map. And at first I was like, that's a little silly. But then I saw the enemy placement these motherfuckers try to get away with, and I'm like, I'm glad that they have it. Because if they try to get away with that and I can accidentally, like, attack off the map, I'd be slightly upset. Oh, God. No, water! Well, I didn't. I stayed put, chat. I drowned. Khazan is fallen. Should I watch Windbreaker, chat? What is Windbreaker? Did not know I can drown, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not see that one coming. I wholeheartedly did not expect to drown. I should have known because it wasn't fully stable. But also at the same time, you know, I lied. 0 out of 10 game. Game's trash now, chat. I pull back my previous statement of this game being good. It's actually garbage. 0 out of 10. Wouldn't recommend. Thank you. Alright, so for your boy here, we're gonna do one of these. Nailed it. Wait, the character doesn't know how to float. Shame. Honestly, all I gotta say is the game's cruel. Devs are cruel. Oh my god, that's so funny. I couldn't even do anything about it. I couldn't climb up. I just had to sit there and hold the L. It's fine. Freaking toxic ass devs. They knew they knew what they were doing when they did that. That's the worst part. They knew exactly how they were cooking when they decided to do that, chat. Just like how they know what they're doing when they do this! Goodbye. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. We're good, we're good, we're good. I just need to find one more little soul stone, and then we're done with this level. I mean, I think we're just gonna like go back to the main quest anyways after this one. If we don't find it, it's fine. Yo, Nacho, how you doing today? Yo, chatting green. Yo, what's up? All right, where we going? Over here though. Let me see this. Hello. Fool. Foolish fool. Did you see my message? Oh, I did not. Because I missed it. I'm so sorry. I should say to people, I missed a couple messages. If I miss your message in general, I promise you I'm not ignoring your messages. I'm just a silly Billy sometimes and I miss stuff. First things first, let me scroll up. Come back to you dying. Listen, I wanted to take a bubble bath, and unfortunately, the tub turned into a pool and I drowned. I blame this game's devs. That's what I blame. Shy. That's what I say. But welcome back, cutie. Illuminati. Okay, wait, oh, because of the Illuminati? Okay, so it's an anime that's new, and it's trending. Which anime? Oh, Windbreaker. You know what anime I just saw earlier? Chat, let me show you something real quick. We're not ad break yet, so I'll get rid of the ad break thing. I pulled up Crunchyroll to show an anime that I was talking about, right? This was earlier in stream. Look at the title of this anime, chat. I'll read the title to you. But let me show you what it looks like. Hold on one second. Let me go to browser capture. Not One Piece. Right here. The Gorilla God's go-to girl. It won me over. I'm not gonna lie to you. I read the synopsis of it, and it won me over. I'll give it a try. But... What? So let me read the synopsis, okay? Let me read the synopsis. Again, Sophia Reeler, a timid noble, chose the Gorilla's God's blessing, the ultimate combat power. Now her dream of a peaceful student life is shattered as the Royal Knights recruit her unrivaled strength. Juggling school, the nightlife, and her overwhelming power, Sophia learns the hard way that gorilla strength isn't so simple. I was like, you know what? You got me. I'll watch it. Because hear me out, okay? Let me show you another anime that I watched recently, okay? Let me see. Hold on. This one's a really long one. All right, this one right here. I may be a guild receptionist, but I'll solo any boss to clock out on time. It looks good! Bye, see you later! Wait, let me scroll up in chat. Let me catch up in chat real quick. Sorry, I got distracted thinking about anime. The character doesn't know how to float. Same, it's fair. Wait, 1 million coins? Wait, how? To be fair, he's wearing armor. You've tried to float with metal. That's fair. That's the thing, Elden Ring 2 JP prevents you from falling when attacking. 2 varying degrees of success. Yes, I put 420 Illuminati because 3 of the sides. I see you, and Mercy Wing 2 and Mercy Wing for 1 and 2. Interesting. I see you working around it, Jeremiah. Imagine being this absolute warrior, so strong that anyone fears you, but instantly drowns to water the moment you jump in. I feel like they made a trope about that, Jams. I feel like they made a trope about that. I can't float normally, so I'd sink faster than a mountain if I had his heavy armor on. Yo, Chang Green, what's up? Any tips for Rinkus? Have I gotten to them? That might be I don't know. I don't think I know that. Hold on, let me check. Let me see if I've gotten that boss, just in case. I probably have, because you got this game recently, right, Nacho? I've probably beaten that boss. Where's Rinkus? Yes! Yes, indeed. Something to help out with Rankus if you want some help. Did you see my message? I did see your message just now, but if you're heading out, I'll see you later, Jeremiah. But for Rankus, my advice for Rankus would be as such. Learn his tells and listen for his sounds, if that makes sense. So he'll make there'll be a small noise whenever he's about to do his stomp move that you can easily block or dodge. Learn to dodge his moves first, then learn to parry his moves second if you're building the same way as me. Another thing for it, I would say, wait, why did my internet gotta be stupid? Is it still being a butt? Not what I was expecting. Listen, it looks interesting. Wow, blaming the devs, typical consumer of game. Listen here, the devs cheated me, all right? What? Yo, look, the game, it looked like an interesting anime, mozzarella. What? Listen, they both, look, the Guild Receptionist anime is fantastic, all right, first off. So secondly, this other one sounds funny. I'm interested in it, you know what I mean? Like, who knows? You know what I mean? That's all I got. It'll be interesting. I have mega fan sub, and My Hero Academia movie is... Wait, My Hero Academia movie is peak. See, I dropped My Hero Academia. It's not that I don't like it, it's just that, like... It started to follow the... Okay, My Hero Academia started off as an anime that followed... that wanted to do its own thing, very similar to, like, One Piece, right? But then the creator, I feel like, felt pressure to take inspiration from animes like JJK and Chainsaw Man and incorporate them into their show. Right? Because at first, it felt very much so like early Naruto / like Bleach / One Piece, where there are scenes of intensity, but like those scenes are few and far between. And then as you got deeper into the anime, it felt like it took more inspiration from JJK and Chainsaw Man. Not to say that it gets nowhere near as graphic as those two, I should clarify. But it does feel like it took inspiration from those because those were the popular animes at the time to try and stay relevant instead of telling their own story. Oh, they cheated you. I'm taking away the flipping table just for that. Yeah. And hello, Eckerd. I am winning. How was stream yesterday in China? You know that Eckerd was playing Shin Megami Tensei 4, because it was the 3... No. Yes. Were you the one who was playing Shin Megami Tensei 4 yesterday? Hold on, let me get my shout out myself. I got you. Hold on. I gotta do this from my own system. Hold on. Because somebody was playing Shin Megami Tensei. It was! I knew it! Pluto, hello! I'm not crazy, chat. I'm not crazy at all. But yeah, no, like I said, I got cheated by the anime, first off. Secondly, go give Eckerd a follow. He's fantastic, Cubituti. Thirdly, hi, Pluto. And fourthly, honestly, wait, you're gonna watch a gorilla? No, it's like so from what the synopsis told me, Ray, Mozzarella, the anime is about a girl who chose the powers of the gorilla god. And she thought it would make her life peaceful, but instead, since it gave her the highest combat prowess of anyone, she's getting recruited to do things that she doesn't want to do, right? Like, her peaceful life has now become, like, this life of, combat, right? I think we might miss the last Soulstone, chat. Oh, wait, there's still one more area. Oh, my God, chat. I forgot how large this map is. Jesus. You good, Gorilla God? Yeah, that's all I needed to hear. You know what it makes me think of? It makes me think of that one character from Dr. Stone. If you know the character I'm talking about, you know the character. If you haven't watched Dr. Stone, I would highly recommend Dr. Stone. It's a fantastic anime. Ooh. Nailed it. All right, what's over here? Nothing? Oh, just like the reference I had watched it with my cousin. I really enjoyed Dr. Stone. I think it was really fun, like just a nice, good show to put on. Wow, okay. Wow, it took you a while to know it was 3 or 4. Listen, if I remember correctly, on your layout, you had the 3DS logo down there, right? If not, then there's somebody else who's streaming Shin Megami Tensei 4, and that's what they did. My brain's just trying to, like, figure out if it was you who had it in the bottom corner, or if it was somebody else who also happens to be playing Shin Megami Tensei 4. Which would be very wild if that was the case. Hello, asshole. I don't think I can even sneak attack him. He's just going to frame one, come at me. The ship captain guy is my favorite. I actually still need to watch season 3. I only saw the ship captain guy in the game that he was in. I'm sorry, not the game. His movie. The movie that he was introduced in. Oh, please don't hit me. No, you don't. No, you don't. Give me your soul! Nailed it. What'd I tell you, chat? Why does your character have a big ponytail? Oh, that's because that's my hair. My hair is powerful. But I could change my gear, and it might change my hair a little bit. Let me see. If I put this on... If I put this on, it changes. But yeah, because I'm just wearing like a helmet. I don't look like a dork. I don't look like a dork, okay? I can put this on, now I have like a little tuft. But yeah, just my character has really luscious long locks because he's beautiful and he knows it. That's the best way to describe it. My character's beautiful and he knows it, so he just lets his hair flow. Yes. Yeah, I need to watch season 3. Yeah, I finished the movie and I need to watch season 3. I've watched everything up until the beginning of season 3. What are we talking about? Because I was talking about JJK and Chainsaw Man came out like 1 to 2 years ago, and there's people already inspired by it. Are we talking manga? Oh yeah, okay. So when it take to the things that were inspired by JJK and Chainsaw Man, I was saying My Hero Academia feels like it heavily shifted towards trying to appeal to those types of manga readers, because at the time when My Hero Academia came out, it was very much so like supposedly it was supposed to be like the next, you know, type of anime slash manga similar to One Piece and Naruto and like Bleach, right? Like something similar to like the big three. But then as time went on, and after JJK and after Chainsaw Man came out, and there was like a big shift towards like darker themes and like showing more gruesome stuff in your shonen, it felt like My Hero Academia decided to like chase that trend a little bit. Oh, you're kidding me. So it felt like they were chasing that trend a little bit to try and like stay on like where they were. Because I remember even people who were reading it felt like, holy shit, like My Hero Academia got a lot darker for some reason, right? Like, and I do believe personally that it was influenced by like the attention that JJK and Chainsaw Man got, right? Like it felt like it was like, oh, we need to emulate some of that energy in order to maintain relevance. Madang boy, bunga bunga bunga. Doma doma doma. Oh, thank you. All right, I'm coming for that ass, brother. I'm the booty warrior. Was this one the right way to go? No. Yeah, I need to watch these videos. Me too. But yeah, I think it's more of a mangas at the end, trying to raise the stakes even higher than the tone shifts Naruto did, but the same to a degree, and so did Bleach. I mean, Naruto and Bleach did have stuff that was very similar in terms of like, you know, there were some darker themes, but the way that it went about it, like, I don't know, I feel like My Hero Academia did it instantly versus Naruto slowly, gradually got into it, right? Seen Blue Lock? Blue Lock's the soccer anime, right? If I'm correct, then I've heard about Blue Lock. I heard about how Blue Lock launched, everyone loved season 1, and like it felt so well put together. But season 2 had a problem where it felt very cheap, if that makes sense. That's obviously, I'm not gonna like stand by this. This is just hearsay. This is what I remember people talking to me about. But season 1 of it was like super well made, super well crafted. It was like a labor of love. And then season 2 was just like cashing in on that labor of love as cheaply as possible. The animation, yeah, I heard the animation was like, say the animation right now is, you know, this right here. This is the animation of season 1, all fluid, right? And then season 2 was like, you start like this, your character standing, moves like this, and then it jump cuts to like over here, and they've just somehow suddenly gotten there. Congratulations on beating Dung Boy. He's not dead, so that's good. Oh, what's up, brother? No. Yeah, get out of here. Listen here, brother. Come here. Get away from that man that I'm trying not to kill. Thank you. What's up, brother? This my ish. All the girls have to feel like this. Ooh. Nailed it. Alright, cool. Anything over here that's of interest? Oh, hi. Yo! Chat, I'm like a sniper! Alright, I remember getting the Jar Boy over here, right? Nailed it. No one else over here is a problem, right? Yes, indeed. Pull the bookcase, crunk. It's peak trust, actually. IDK about peak. It's good. Oh! Chat, we found the last one! Please tell me that's the last one. Please tell me that's the last one. Yes! Let's go! Alright, let's beeline it to the end of this level. Right here, baby. I don't know how the hell I missed that one, chat. Nailed it! To the crevice! To the crevasse! Alright, let's do a main story, chat. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I need those to upgrade my stuffy stuff, which is why we hunt them. I'm just saying because the Dark Arcs came out in the manga a bit before Chainsaw Man got popular. Interesting. So for me, I don't know, I feel like JJK and, I feel like JJK at least was out, at the very least. And then Chainsaw Man was, like, kind of solidifying, like, the era. Like, that era of, like, darker and edgier, manga. How's it going, Green? It's going pretty good. How goes you? 3D Polly. How goes you? Welcome on in. Hopefully you're doing well. Upgrade abilities. Let's get our strength up. Chat. We're good. Where are we going? I'm gonna see. Thank you for the follow. 3D Polly. Yo, bars? Chat. Bars. Sorry. Man, is Chainsaw Man making new episodes or something? I don't know if it is or not, to be honest with you. So we did this mission, we did this mission. So I think we got all of them here, all of them here, all of them here. We're missing one here, but I'm done. We'll farm some of those later, right? I got enough. That's what I wanted. Okay, but why so much hair dough? For our character, because the more hair you get as an anime protagonist, the stronger your moves. Or your hair gets so long that it resets and you go bald like Saitama. Think about it. Actually, it is kind of wild the more you think about that, actually. Because typically, like, long-haired characters have, like, super, like, obnoxious strength. It's either you have the short hair or super long hair. There's really no in-between. Like, super long hair in your OP or super, like, short hair in your OP. And if you're in the middle, it's just in the middle. But when you ascend to godhood, you go bald, like Saitama. Oh, that's some Shifu timing. Yeah, this is joke of Saitama. When you think about it. He went Super Saiyan so hard that he went bald. Not bad. Ah, you're here. Nice. I will say, sadly, it is noon o'clock, which means you have to run an ad break real quick, though, before we get back into the game. But I will start this next area. Super Saiyan 3, best of both worlds. Is Super Saiyan 3... No, I was going to say Super Saiyan 3, the one where he goes, like, monkey mode, but no, that's Super Saiyan 4, right? Because that's the, it's the non-canon Super Saiyan 4 from Dragon Ball GT, right? I think it's GT, that's non-canon one that people don't like, right? Long hair equals, no, wait, long hair, no eyebrows. Nah, that's Super Saiyan 4. Okay, that's 4. For people who don't know, I didn't play, I didn't watch a lot of Dragon Ball growing up. My mom didn't want us to, and I was like, I don't like it enough to disobey her, so, like, I'm cool without it. You know what I mean? Daima is the one that people like. Daima is the most recent one that came out after the creator's death, right? Super Saiyan 3 is really is 6 Hedge, should be Super Saiyan 6. Yeah? He turns into human monkey form. Yeah, I know a lot about Dragon Ball. For someone who never watched it all, it's kind of wild how much I know about it. I'm not going to lie to you. It is kind of like, how do you know all this, JP, when you say you haven't watched it? I had a lot of friends who liked it. I played some of the Dragon Ball Z games, though. Budokai Tenkaichi 3 was a game that I tried out a couple of times. And I know it is like the god game. It's the 1,000-year door of Dragon Ball Z fighters. I have to sneeze, but I